I'm offering is the truth. Nothing more.
Good morning, everyone. What I'm going to be showing you in this video today is a flight from New York to Moscow. Okay, if you look up the route on the maps that Google Maps provides for you, it will show you a route leaving New York, going through the tip of Canada, going through the tip of Greenland, going through the tip of Iceland, going through Sweden, and then into Moscow. Let me zoom in and give you guys a better visual. Like I said, it leaves New York, goes through the tip of Canada, through the tip of Greenland, through the tip of Iceland, through Sweden, and then into Moscow. Now, doesn't that seem suspiciously odd to you guys? Now, anyone with a little common sense knows that the fastest route from point A to point B is in a straight path, as we see here. No matter which way you argue or discuss this, a straight path will always be the fastest route between point A to point B, period. So, as you can see on a globe map, this right here is the fastest route between New York and Moscow, but this right here is the route that they give you. Now, I'm going to show you why they take this route. Now, let's go over to the Gleason's flat earth map from 1892. Okay, now check out what you have to pass to get from New York to Moscow on a flat earth map. The tip of Canada, the tip of Greenland, the tip of Iceland, through Sweden, and to Moscow. Well, imagine that. Now the flight pattern makes total sense. So the truth is, you have to cross all these countries to get to Moscow from New York on a flat earth map. So now you know why they give you this goofy cartoon map with a curved path from point A to point B on it. Now I'm going to show you how the sun will be traveling on this specific flight from New York to Moscow. Now, remembering that this is the summer solstice, the sun is going to be in what they called, and I say this in quote, the northern hemisphere. So this is its circuit right here around the Arctic, the North Pole. So you have the midnight sun there this time of year. Remember, it never sets. So on a flight from New York to Moscow, you should see the sun to your left. On a flight out an airplane window, this is what you should see the sun doing, going all the way around and coming back and meeting you in Moscow before you ever get there. Now, I'm going to show you that from an airplane window, what that looks like, along with an illustration showing you so you can see it with your own eyes. Check it out. Okay, now remembering this flight took place in the summer solstice in the evening hours from New York to Moscow. So the sun will be on the left side of the plane on this straight path. The whole flight, you'll see that sun, which will look like this right here. Once you leave New York going to Moscow, you'll see the sun out the left windows of that plane all the way throughout the whole flight. It will eventually disappear just a hair bit beyond the horizon, and that's only just because you can't see that far, but it's only going around in its circuit. And what will happen is it will eventually come back around and meet you in Moscow before you ever get there. Also, keep in mind that you're supposed to be on a spinning ball, Earth, and the sun is supposed to be going on the other side of the Earth right now, all the way on the other side of the ball, yet you will still see the sunlight. That would be impossible on a ball, and this sunlight will eventually like I said earlier, come around and meet you in Moscow before you ever get there, because it's making a circuit. It's going around you and coming right back around and meeting you before you get there. And as you can see, just like I told you, the sun will make its circuit and come around and meet you in Moscow long before you ever get there, which is what you just witnessed. So, we killed two birds with one stone. We proved why the flight pattern passes over Greenland, Canada, Iceland, and Sweden, because it has to. That's what's in the straight path between New York and Moscow on a flat earth. Now, the second thing we proved is in the summer solstice, the sun makes a small circuit, and you've seen the whole flight. The sun never disappeared. Its light stayed in view the whole time, and then it came back around and beat the plane to Moscow, because that's how it works. It's on a simple circuit going around a flat earth. Everyone, thanks for watching. Have a good day, and God bless.
All I'm offering is the truth. Nothing more.
Have a good night.